Happy Wednesday. What we think is hard work isn't really hard work. I met some people over the years that they're just flying here, flying there, doing deals, making things happen, networking with people. And that's one thing that I've even noticed about myself and with the people that are having issues getting their thing going or getting out there in the world is, you got to be willing to network with people, which takes a lot of energy, which is work. But at the same time, you have to be willing to research and brainstorm and become creative in whatever field or idea that you're trying to project out into the world, because without those creative ideas, there's 100 other people that are doing exactly what you're trying to do and thinking exactly the same way that you are thinking at this current time. 7 billion people, someone's going to be playing out your ideas, those actionable steps. But action in what way? Action in the way of actionable steps, making things happen. See, for many years I would get a lot done, but was it moving me in a sequential order towards my goals? Yeah, I've crushed goals over the years. I've gotten things, but that's the thing also, are these meaningful things that are going to be there forever, because I remember working all hard and, getting a nice car or whatever. I don't even have the cars anymore. The majority of things that I have that have any value to me are, like memories, but financial things, unless you're saving for your retirement, which is important. So, maybe that's what it is. Maybe your goal or your idea needs to be mastering an investment tool for your retirement. That's going to be work. That's going to be networking with the right people. That's going to be going to conventions where they're talking about investments, rubbing elbows with people that are trying to get their retirement going. That's a great idea for someone that doesn't really know what their goal is or doesn't really have a hobby, but wants to learn how to crunch numbers. If there's a reason to learn how to crunch numbers, a retirement is a very good reason to crunch numbers, or to learn how to crunch numbers, or learn how to account for your financial well-being on a regular basis. Saving money is difficult, but saving money and putting it in the correct investment tools that can get you a return on investments even more difficult. Or starting an entrepreneurship venture that can get you an income that maybe you could push to scale, or something that online that you can create that may be a passive income. All that stuff is difficult, and all that stuff requires so much work just to get it in a position where it's branded and enough people know about it for it to be a scalable or a profitable product, service, whatever. It's work, okay? And it takes all these different steps that require you being so well versed, or being surrounded with the right people that have this cohesion where you all work together for the greater good of producing this idea or thing or business. But whatever it is, it's going to take that action. It's going to take that pushing forward, that, again, sequential order of steps that can get you going in the right direction. But it's not easy. And people have to be willing to work. If you're working on your job, like I've said in the other video, work harder on yourself than you do on your job. If you're working 8 hours on your job, realistically, you need to get it into your mind that you are going to have to, around your family time, obviously, if you have a family. If you don't have a family, you really need to be busting your butt, but you need to be putting more time into saving for your retirement and creating a side income than working on your job. If you want to have like that good life, and you don't have that good life now, and you want to have that good life later on in life, you're gonna have to sacrifice for some years into building that financial gain tool, so you can get that moving in a direction where you can step back away from it and start something else. But it's going to take a lot of work to get there. Open up your mind. Read articles and books on passive income. Read articles and books on saving for retirement. read articles and books on great investors that deal with retirement funds and helping people set up passive income or side retirement incomes. Just an idea. Happy Wednesday.